keeps it real when others won't. Telling you the truth, not what you wanna hear. Flipping all the cards when spirit still. Yeah, spirit spills the tea so clear. Clocking all it needs to appear. Energy don't lie, it's right here. No disguise, no need to fear. Straight, no chaser, feel the vibe. Energy don't lie, don't hide. Foxxy tells it to your face. Truth is bright, can't erase. Men lie, women lie, but energy stays. Foxxy cuts through all the fake displays. Breathing all the signs that spirit sent. Truth will always win in the end. Spirit spills the tea so clear. Clocking all it needs to appear.
What is going on, beautiful people? Oh, how are y'all doing? All right, hold up, baby. Okay. Here we go. How are y'all feeling? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, people? All right, so we're gonna be here for a quick little message. Slane, I ain't gonna be here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. Okay. What's today? Wednesday? All right, let's see. Let's get this party started. Let's see what message we got. Please do understand that every message may not be for you. Okay, if it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. All right. Let's see what messages Spirit has for the collective. Messages Spirit have for collective. Messages. Let's see what messages we got for that ass. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right. Who's in here? Okay. Who's in here? Who's up in here? Up in here. All right. So let's see. Let's thank your gods, my gods, for delivering these messages. What we got? What do we have? What do we have for the beautiful people? Oh, you got 8 of Wands. Some sort of communication is coming through. Okay, y'all about to hear some good news. Hold on. Somebody, or there's about to be somebody that's coming, somebody that's talking, or it could be your guys that's talking. We're going to see who's chatting. Who's chatting right now? Let's see who is chatting. Pauline. Let's see. Eight of Wands, communication coming through. Oh, that's the Queen of Cups that wanted to come through. Let's see. Oh, you also have the World card in reverse. All right. Somebody said, I'm not done talking. It feels like there's somebody that either wants some sort of closure or something like that is what I'm getting. 8 of Wands. And then you also have the World card here in reverse on top of that. It also, you know what? Some of y'all could also actually be getting a response. It feels like maybe someone could be reaching out. It could be a company. It could also be somebody maybe that you thought didn't want to either work with you or something of that nature. But I'm just hearing like there's like a door that's not being closed. And then you also have the Judgment card here too. Oh, I feel like there's something about a decision. Some of you could also be getting picked for something. Okay, could be getting chosen. All right. Feels like somebody could be Could be hearing back. They thought they wasn't going to hear back from someone. What is this? Oh, see, that devil card want to come out. Hold on. You got Capricorn, Aries energy. We also got Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus energy here. Whoa. Pick and choose. Okay. Pick and choose. What's this devil card about? What's this devil card about? What is this devil card about? I also feel like for you also have the King of Wands. For some of you, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could also be getting, it feels like, hold on. We got Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Is this, hold on. Damn, that's way too much. That is way too much. Feel like somebody wants another shot at it, another swing at it. Okay. What's this about? You also had the two of, it feels like something that y'all dropped. Okay. All right. Now I see where this is staring into. All right. Now you do have one group. Hey, what's going on? Okay. What is going on? Hey, Nola in the house. Oh, okay. LA. All right now. I didn't even realize that the chat was going. The chat is going. What's good, people? Okay. Oh, you also have the 10 of Cups. 2 of Coins in reverse. A 10 of Cups upright. I'm hearing also something about some devil D. Okay, make smarter choices. I'm just saying, because with this 8 of Wands here and this World card in reverse, some of y'all could be having like some old, like an old booty. Some old booty. Okay. Damn, I know Toronto is cold. Canada's a different type of cold. Okay. Some of y'all could probably be having somebody that could be coming back. All right. Yeah, it is after 10 o'clock. So I see where this one is going. I see how this storyline is coming out. Okay. Ooh, you also have the Knight of Pentacles and the Tongue. You know what? They only want to come back around only because they see like you being all happy and shit. Somebody ain't finished with you, but you are finished with them. Okay. Somebody is not finished with you, but you are finishing with them. You are finished with them. I also feel like, not for nothing, fellas, there could be somebody could be a little tempted to touch, a little temptation. Kings, be careful. Okay. Somebody trying to fuck up your vibe. Somebody trying to fuck up a good thing that you got going on. You know, this is what you call, oh yeah, somebody is definitely being tested. You also got the Hangman in reverse, and you also have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, listen, it don't matter if you are single. It don't matter if you got somebody or you don't have somebody or you on the way of getting with somebody. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Somebody ain't done with you. And I feel like this is somebody that just came out the blue. Okay. It's just with this devil card here, and you also got the King of Wands. Okay. All right, now don't get me wrong, y'all probably did have some little good old time, but you know, I feel like that was back in your days. Okay, yo, this is back in the days. Okay, it just feel like this is an old thing trying to come back. Y'all probably had some fun in the sheets. Okay, you definitely had some fun. However, I feel like y'all have grown. Okay, I feel like y'all have grown. All right. And you just like, look, I'm making better choices. Okay. You got the Judgment card here. And then you also got the Devil card here. It could be some temptation. Now, it don't even have to be somebody from the past, because I'm not really, listen, it's just, I feel like there's just like some temptation. Okay. Some sort of temptation. Now, it don't matter if you are a king, queen in between watching this. You got your thing going on. Okay. Do not get distracted. Okay, some of y'all already know that all this is hard dick and bubblegum. Be wise, queens. Be wise. And kings, please understand, if you are wanting a queen, then watch out for them pretty scavengers. Okay, watch out for them pretty scavengers, because they are out. They are out. Okay, some fellas could be coming across some opportunistic woman. Okay, it's cold outside. And some of them are looking for somewhere to rest their head at. Okay. Some of them probably want to rest their head in between your lap. Okay. They're trying to fog up your mental. Okay. Now the 10 of cups here, you already know what it is that you want. You want real. You want your emotional needs met, but also too, it's just like, listen, I just don't want that. Like, you know, my mind's telling me no. Listen, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. There's a lot of lost energy. Now, like I said, with this world card in reverse, I feel like Spirit's just like, yo, we're going to test you right now. We're going to see if you really ready. Okay. We gonna see, because we see what you've been putting in. You've been taking your time. You probably been saying, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with all that. Okay. You with great responsibility. Okay. Great responsibility. 3 of swords in reverse. Some of y'all are definitely finna sit here and be tested. Okay. Some of y'all need to turn around and get tested, if you know what I mean. Do you know your status? Okay. Maybe this person needs to you need to ask this person, like, when's the last time you get tested? Okay. The same way how y'all quick to ask how much money they making, you need to ask, when's the last time you got tested, brother or girl, sister? It don't matter. Okay. Because listen, if it's one thing that people gonna do, it don't matter if the world is over. Listen. Nah, y'all ever watch them shows, right? It could be listen, the world could be over. The apocalypse could be here, and people will still find time to fuck and have babies in the fucking apocalypse. Yo, I was watching this show and I got so mad at this. So listen, this is a quick little rant. I forgot the name of it. I think it was called For Us or something like that. But anyway, the whole premises of the show is that there's this town where once you drive through it, you're never leaving, right? And at nighttime, there's like these weird ass like demon creatures or whatever the case is that they look like regular people, but they only come out at night. And they basically like freaking like eat your body and all this other stuff, like real wild, crazy shit. So if you happen to be outside, you're going to fuck around and find out. Anyway, long story short, they not broke into, but somebody left the door open. Because if you leave the door open and you don't have like this amulet on the door, then they're going to come up in there and they're going to eat everybody. So can you please tell me why when there was a whole situation that happened and they were piling up people on the bus to bring them to like next door, why there was a chick that was pregnant? Yo, I seen her get off that bus. I said, hold on, I know you fucking lying. You mean to tell me y'all niggas had time to turn around and had a baby and there's a bunch of fucking demons out here and y'all niggas can't even live a regular life? Like, when I say like this shit was crazy, and I'm just like, nah, bruh. I said, nah. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. It's just wild. I know that was just, I went off topic real quick, but that joint was crazy. I forgot what the name of that show was. But at that moment, I'm like, yo, y'all don't know what the hell these things are, but you know you gotta stay alive some way, and you got the nerve to bring another life into this world under that fucking stress. Oh, you're bugging. I'm sorry. That's crazy. But anyway, so yeah. Ooh, you got the 7 of Swords and you also got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, listen, this is a warning for y'all. Especially, let me tell you something, with this 10 of Cups here, whether if you do have a person or maybe you got a lot of good things going on in your life, there is somebody. It feel like the devil going to turn around and try to tempt you. Okay, the devil going to try to sit there. He going to try to tempt you. He going to send somebody. He probably could be old. It could be new. I don't know what the fuck it is, but what I do know, it feel like there's like some sort of test. And with this 7 of Swords here and this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, they probably going to try to get you to either try to like go against your, like get you off your square. Okay, that somebody's gonna try to get you off your square. However this is, it feels like, listen, you are trying to close just a old version of you. But I feel like with this World card in reverse and also with this 8 of Wands here, somebody may communicate. It could be old booty call. It could even be just like somebody. It could be it could be a new person, but there's something where it's like a familiar energy about them, or just like a familiarity about them. The motherfucker gonna remind you of something, or remind you of what it is that you left behind. Either way, don't fall for the okie doke. Okay, 3 of Swords in reverse, and you also got the 2 of Wands. There's other opportunities out there, baby. Keep your head on a swivel, because 7 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a distraction. Okay, how will they know who this person is? Like I said, for some of y'all, could be a fire sign, or this could be somebody that is very what you call it, like materialistic or very showy. Okay, also could be somebody that is very slow to commit. I'm hearing like, yo, make sure you got your 5 sharpshooter questions. It doesn't matter if it's romantic, it doesn't matter if this is platonic partnership or whatever this is. Anybody that come into your life, make sure you are having thorough conversations, real conversations. Okay, especially with this Neptune and Aries energy, because and also we also have Mercury, conjuncting in conjunction with motherfucking what's it called, Venus. Okay, so you need to turn around and have some conversations. Do y'all values align? Okay, listen, you don't want somebody that's like the same exact as you. However, you want someone where it's just like, oh, okay, well, you know what, we are going in the same direction as far as like future wise and shit. Okay, because there's somebody here, listen, they gonna reach out. For some of you, it could be the next like 8 days or something like that, or maybe their birthday could be in August. What's this? Okay, so yeah, some of y'all definitely getting distracted, but I feel like with this Judgment card here, you're gonna make the right call though. You gonna make the right call. You are definitely gonna make the right call. You are gonna make the right call, boo. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Blow, ta-dow. Watch out now. Stay on your P's and Q's. Whoever is watching this, make sure you stay on your P's and Q's. Stay on your P's and Q's. Cause everything that glitter ain't motherfucking gold, baby. And I feel like this is what this is. Okay, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, the ones where they can't make no noise. No, it's not the one. No, not that one. It's not the one that can't make no noise. It's not 28 days. It's like something. Well, I forgot what show is it. What what network it comes on. But it's called For Us or Something Us. It's Something Us, but it's it's like it's like this bus, it comes through a town, and you can't, once it goes, when people think that they could leave out, but they can't, and then they just find themselves going back in a circle, and then they just stuck there forever. You know, it's very, very weird. He said, if I get pregnant now, I could have a leave. Yes, The Last of Us. Yes. Yo, Jay. Yes. The Last of Us. Yo, that show, yo, that show is wild. That show is wild. I still didn't finish it because it's just like a never ending thing or whatever. But yo, it was just crazy. It was just crazy. That bitch got off the bus and she was pregnant. I was like, yo, I said, I know you fucking lying. Like, bruh, when I said, and it's just like, yo, these things look crazy. Like they were eating people's face. Like they were trying to persuade people. They were like, yeah, you know, come outside and all this other stuff. And she big pregnant too. Big pregnant. She was big pregnant. She looked like she was finna turn around and drop if she got scared. I'm like, nah. Yo. Nah, I watched that. I was just like, nah. But if you ever notice, when you watch those movies, like those movies where it's just like, let's just say the world has ended, or there's like some apocalyptic or vampire or like zombies and shit, niggas always got either some sort of like substance, right? It's like I kid you not. Watch, y'all pay attention to it. Now y'all not gonna be able to unsee it. There's like like seriously, when you look at say some of these zombie movies or like these apocalyptic movies, and they're like, yo, you be like, where the fuck did y'all get weed from? Where y'all getting liquor from? And it's the end of the world. Where they getting cigarettes? Like there's always like some sort of like vice or people, or even what's that movie where they couldn't, you know what I'm talking about, Afro, because you have mentioned it, where they couldn't make noise and the chick had a newborn. Yo, she had a newborn and she could not make noise. I'm like, yo, how dumb can you be? I'm sorry. Ain't no way in the world. And she already had kids, and she lost the kid due to the fact that, he wanted to play with his fucking toy, and that shit just, listen, people gonna find a way, man. When it don't, and this is like, this is the wild part to me. And I've always said this. I was like, let me tell you something. If it's one thing that people gonna do, even no matter what's happening, no matter how left the world goes, people are gonna find a way to turn around and fuck. Okay, they are gonna fuck in the craziest circumstances. Yo, I mean, y'all seen it during the pandemic. Niggas, people is gonna fuck. They are gonna fuck. It don't matter. Yo. Am I lying though? Addictions don't, that's true. Addictions don't stop and people don't stop fucking. That is the truth. It could be zombies outside. It could be fucking Jurassic Park. The motherfuckers could sit there and say, listen, you can't make noise. You can't do this or else you're going to die. There's some weird shit that's going around killing people. And next thing you know, what they're going to do? Have a fucking baby. Like, bruh, yo, that was the baby boomer season. Yeah, it's people. Now people was having, they during the whole time, and even then, it's just like damn, it's one of those where it's like that shit is crazy. I don't know. Maybe that's just my hot take, and hey. That's good. That's better, y'all. That's on y'all. That's extra. That's too much extra responsibility, especially if you just trying to fucking make it. Literally trying to make it to see the next day. There's too many stress factors where it's just like, yo, it was definitely a lot of COVID babies. A lot of babies was born during 2020 where people thought it was the end of the world, but they said, fuck it, I'm going to get one more out. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the show, Oval from outer space. All right, so listen, end of the day, right now, I'm telling you, with this 8 of Wands, and you also have the World card in reverse, some of y'all got the chill. Now I'm not gonna say chill. That's y'all can figure out what the fuck y'all want to do. But it feel like y'all got a good thing going, okay? But there's just like an energy here with this Devil card and this King of Wands. It's some sort of temptation here with this. So, and it feel like this is something that will eventually can and potentially get you off your P's and Q's. 7 of Swords with the 8 of Coins in reverse. Yo, I'm telling you right now, yo, 2 of Coins in reverse too. Some of y'all may have to make a choice about like dropping something, okay? Because with this 10 of Cups here and this Knight of Pentacles, y'all may have an energy that's fucking slowing you down, all right? You also have the 10 of Cups here. Somebody could be thinking like, oh yeah, maybe they could be love bombing you, or maybe they could be talking about, getting in a fucking relationship or something like that. And with this Hangman in reverse, you just like, nah, I don't think so. Now with this Judgment here, you got a lot of fire energy, especially Aries. You also got Devil card here, and you also have the World card in reverse. What is this that they need to close up? Why is this World in reverse? Why is the World card in reverse? Because I feel like with this 8 of Wands here, maybe some of y'all are still talking or entertaining something. And that's another thing too. If you are over here entertaining something that you know that you really don't fuck with like that, or whatever the case is, then you got to be very mindful about that too. Because the universe don't understand mixed fucking signals. You can't say that you want this, but then you slow pacing and you entertaining this. Don't get no meantime commercial break, punani or DoorDash dick or Uber Eats pussy in between when you talking about how you want this. Because if you keep entertaining this, then this is the reason why this is slowing down. All right, I don't know who the fuck it is that y'all talking to. I don't care what level you are talking to. With this 3 of Swords and this 2 of Wands here, there's other things and other opportunities. So you need to ask yourself, why am I doing this? With the 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Okay. Because you also have the Seven of Swords here too. Listen, some of y'all, there actually is like some sort of distraction, or maybe somebody's with this Seven of Swords and this, I don't know. It also feels like there's like an energy of someone that has like bad habits. Okay. Or listen, bad habits or unhealthy patterns of some sort. Okay. Maybe y'all trying to stay away from it. Y'all hitting them with the Heisman. You like, nah. Okay. All right, just listen. Keep your head in the game. Keep your head focused. Keep your head straight. Focus. All right, don't get distracted. Don't get desperate. Don't get distracted. Don't be people pleasing. Okay, let's see. What's this world card in reverse? Why is this world card in reverse? Why is this world card in reverse? You also have the death card here. That's Scorpio energy. And Pluto is also active too. Pluto is also active because Mars is also conjuncting Pluto when they started. I think it started on the 27th. So basically what that means is that this is about pure power and intensity drive and transformation. So old patterns around whether if it's like control, anger, ambition, or dominance, or whatever they say, or whatever the case is, it is being confronted. Okay, so that make sure that there could be some sort of power struggles too, or reactive behavior. All right. So just be mindful about that, because with this death card here and also like the world card in reverse, if you have transformed or you have changed, then move forward with that. Don't be half-assing. It just says, what's this Eight of Wands? What is this Eight of Wands about? What is this Eight of Wands? You also have the Temperance in reverse. Yeah. Okay, so you got Sagittarius energy here. Some of y'all can have Sag in your chart with this Eight of Wands here, and also the Temperance. That's giving also maybe someone that's very impatient, somebody that could possibly either keep like pressuring you or like pressuring a certain subject or something of that nature. And it also feels like the conversation is like, I'm hearing is like a moot point. What's this? Why is this Temperance in reverse? Why is Temperance in reverse and the Eight of Wands here? Why is this? You also have the Sun card. You got Leo energy, and you also have the Eight of Cups too. That's what it is. It just feels like somebody is over here. The reason why they gravitate to you is because of, you got a lot of light. You got your energy is bright. But it just feels like with this Eight of Cups that you're really like disengaged, or some of y'all could just literally just disengage in general. Y'all gonna peep the funniness. Y'all gonna see that that y'all may not be on the same like path, or y'all have misaligned values or whatever this is. But I just feel like there's like a sense of y'all passing the test. I put it to you like that. Some of y'all are passing the test. Okay. I'm just hearing, just don't get distracted, and just don't delay the process. Okay. What is it that they need to close? Or do they need to close something? Or is somebody not trying to close? Oh, you got the King of Cups in reverse. For some of y'all, it could also, emotionally, you got a King of Wands upright, and then you also have a King of Cups in reverse. That's a water sign and a fire sign. Oh, there's a lot of masculine energy here. What's this? Let me get a call for each king. For some of you, it could be two. It could be two masculines, or it could be y'all. Doesn't matter. Whatever the fuck. Gender really don't matter. Let's see. King of Cups in reverse. What is this? High Priestess. Okay. All right. So your spidey senses is going off about possibly maybe somebody is emotionally off. Now, just because they might be, say, like emotionally imbalanced, or could possibly also be somebody that doesn't have a handle on their emotions. Now, they don't have to be somebody that's aggressive, but with this King of Wands here, they also could be somebody that is very very rigid. Wow, you also got the Lovers card in reverse too. Yeah, this King of Wands with the Lovers card, and you also have the Tower card too. There's a lot of Scorpio energy. Yeah, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this because it's like the same message that keep coming up. It's just as if like there's now it doesn't matter if you are masculine, feminine, just take it how it resonates and just place it. It just feels like there's like an energy that is trying to either stay in your space or always trying to be around in your space. I just feel like spirit is just saying, all right, you just need to wrap it up some way, somehow. There's it just feels like there's a sense of not getting distracted with the 7 of swords here and the 8 of coins. Like stay on your square, because there's ways of whether if it's temptation, if it's it could just be maybe you getting some, you getting your back blown out here and there, or you're allowing this person to distract you in a sense, or maybe this person is like emotionally overwhelming. Okay, but it's just about like you really being like just like walking away from certain shit and just like wrapping it up, because with this Knight of Coins, and also like the 10 of Cups here, you don't want to delay anything by just like, maybe you don't want to hurt people's feelings, or you're trying to ignore or brush it under the rug or whatever. But there will be an incident with this Tower card here. It could be a fallout. Doesn't feel like, let me clarify this tarot card. It doesn't feel like it's going to be a big like fallout, but there will be something that's going to intervene with any energy that's not aligned. Whatever is not aligned. Yeah, you also have the Knight of Swords here, the 9 of Swords. A lot of fucking anxiety. Somebody got bad anxiety. God damn. What is this? It's like somebody's thoughts. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever this is, you also have the Wheel of Fortune too. Yeah, I just the divine is going to end up breaking this up anyway. It just feels like also this person could have like insecurity issues. 9 of Swords with the Chariot in reverse and the Tower card, and it could just be because you moving along. You're moving forward. All right. I don't see this energy being malicious. I just see that this is just somebody that you're just not compatible with in general. It does not have to be romantic or anything, but there definitely is just like an imbalance here. And it's just like you are moving forward and you're progressing. And this person is just like, they could be trying to like cipher or just wanting to be in your proximity in a sense. But it's just this person is very, they can also act like they got it together, but it also could be a distraction too. So just be mindful, yo. Just be mindful. Just be mindful. And then ladies also too, if your life is going good, just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Choose wisely. All right. And trust, and really, really trust your discernment now. Okay. Just be careful, because somebody will try to turn around and distract you, but you got good things that's coming through. So just be mindful. Be mindful about what you consume, what you turn around and you entertain. Okay. And also too, sometimes you just gotta tell people where it's just like, just be a buck. Just keep it 100 with people. Okay, just keep it 100 with people. Sometimes it's just like, listen, no, bye. you just don't rock, and it's okay. It's okay. Everybody, sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes, people can't make it, and you just gotta really just stay on your square though, because especially when you're about to really go to say that next level, it always seems like right before the level up, there's always either like some crazy shit that happens, or there's a fucking frog or a toad, or you got a fucking pretty scavenger that's going to try to come. The universe got funny ways of testing you, and also the devil will turn around and test you too. It's going to try to figure out like if that's still your weakness. Do you have any weakness? You know what I mean? So you got to be very mindful. You got to really stay committed to yourself and committed to the visions, and not allow outsiders or external energies, or even yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta keep having them staff meetings, yo. Keep having them staff meetings. Yeah, pretty scavengers. They pretty, they'll put on a facade, they'll turn around and they'll dress themselves up, and next thing you know, you thinking that that they the best thing, they the hottest thing since sliced bread, and they hit you with the clickbait switch, yo. A chick will turn around and repackage. A chick will turn around and present herself one way just to turn around and snatch you up. And next thing you know, when she see that, oh, okay, I got you, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna fall back. It's because they're looking for relief. They're not looking for something that is real. They're looking for relief. That's it. The moment you get with them, they just like, listen, it's too hard out here. I don't want to deal with it. And they just put the whole load on you. Pretty scavengers. They're trying to cipher off all of men's resources. No, that's the females. You got females that are pretty scavengers. You got some females that's pretty scavengers, and you also got some mans that are let's say getting into say that energy of like, let's see, where they're like hobo. You got the hobos that's out there. No, men aren't pretty scavengers. Listen, I don't believe this. I'll tell. This is my hot take. Men, if when chicks say that they come across, say like men that want to be courted, or like men are wanting to be chased, or whatever the case is, or you know, when women be like, oh, guys are acting all like feminine and shit like that, I always say that's because he's being sent so that way you could turn around and be more feminine. And most of the time that's in the sense of just taking care of yourself. And it don't matter how many accolades, it don't matter how much you got in the bank, it don't matter none of that. When you are a woman, who are you outside of, say, being a mother, being a caregiver, being a businesswoman, and all this other shit? So when you come across men who are constantly wanting, say, you know, because don't get me wrong, there are some bitch ass men out there. They are out there. I ain't saying that they're not. But if you are coming across a lot of men who act like that, that means that you are needing to treat yourself a little bit more kinder. And however that is, because we can tend to burn ourselves out. We be so engulfed in our work and trying to attain and trying to make it in the man's world that you forget about yourself. The next thing you know, when you coming across men, you like, why all these guys want to be court? That's because that's the universe telling you, like, you need to figure you out first. You need to figure out your manual first. It ain't just about the dates. It's not just about, oh, he could bring me flowers and all this other shit. Because if all that it takes is just to bring you on a couple of dates and bring you some flowers, then you're going to keep running into the same fucking bozos. Okay? Same bozos. Same bozos. Said, don't you ever see no man prettier than you? I mean, some females, you know, they like I mean, men are handsome. Any man know how will never be. I mean, men are handsome. Listen, you gotta, like, ladies, like when you are, say, looking for a man, look for a man where the strength is looked at as complimentary and not like, oh, I could do that, or you're trying to see if he can do what you do. That's the part, you know, sometimes where it's just like, a lot of times, you know, or when females, you know, are talking about like they come across guys that are always like in competition or whatever with them. That's because a lot of times most women, when they go into, trying to go into, say, like looking for a dude. They're looking for a guy that can do what they do better, and that's not what you are supposed to do. You don't want two people playing the same fucking position on a team. Like, you get what I'm saying? So you want to look at somebody who is complementary. Okay, you got to look for someone who, when you look at their strengths, do you actually like their strengths? What can they, what does strength even look like to you? Because some women's like mental, when it comes to like their idea of like what masculinity is and all this other shit, that shit is so from the fucking 1950s, and the things that they say is so just like bland. It's like blah. And when they start to talk, and I'm just like, well, you're coming into it in a competitive aspect where it's just like anything that he can do, I can do better, or what do I need him for because I can do it, I'm smarter, I'm this, I'm that. Stop comparing him to you, because you do what you do great and he does what he does. Because when men are looking for women, they're looking for women that are complementary, that when they see their strengths, they like, yo, we could take it far. But it's the opposite for women. When they look at men, they be like, well, oh, I can do that, or I do that better, or no, I don't need that. You know what I mean? So when you're looking at something that's for complementary and not competitive, from a competitive aspect. I mean, men always want to see women smile. I mean, if he don't, then I don't even know why you with him, girl. Men always want to see a female smile. Anything that makes you smile, men are going to want to do it more. Men are going to, oh, that makes her happy. Get more. They're very big on the infrastructure. So whatever it is that that you got going on, they want to turn around and integrate. And they like all that. They like all that. At the end of the day, that's why it's just, sometimes when I just hear like certain things that females say, I just be like, where the fuck are you finding these dudes at? Where? Especially when I see women who are in their seasoned age. Because after a certain while, after a certain age, it's just like, all right, now, like, you keep coming into the same problem, same situation. There's something there. Like, I don't know, something. Don't you think something needs to recalibrate? You know what I'm saying? I love extremely attractive men. It's never a competition for prettiest women. So when women say that, I'd be like, no, he would never be. I don't really hear that take. I never really hear women talking about like the prettiness of men. I don't know. I know I do hear some females say that that there's always like a competitiveness sometimes when it comes to like guys like competing and shit. That does happen. I have, I've seen that both ways, so, you know what I mean? I mean, of course, the physical attraction is always going to be the first thing, because you don't know two shits about the person. I mean, that's why you're there. Something has attracted you to them. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So whatever it is that you consider beautiful or pretty or handsome, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's always like the first thing. And then, there's give me somebody who is emotionally aware. Intellectual, women scream this whole emotional intellectual shit, and I just be like, yeah, but I want to know, you can have all of the intellect but you lack awareness. And I've come across a lot of people, even like chicks be like saying all that other stuff, and I'd be like, sis, I don't care how many sessions you done went to and how many notes you done took from going to therapy and how much you done chat GPT'd or Googled or whatever the case is. You can have all the intellect, but if you do not know how to actually put it into place and be aware, be emotionally aware, that shit don't make no sense. It don't. You can't require something if you can't even acquire something if you can't even do it yourself. So that's the thing about it, is that like if you want someone to be vulnerable or emotionally open up or whatever, then are you providing that space? Because the thing is that females think security from a feeling space. Men think from security from a logical perspective. So women's idea of security is what they feel. I feel secure here. I feel secure, because he does this or he does that, or you know what I'm saying? And it also could be a sense of security because what they feel. It's a lot of times, sometimes there's no facts that's behind it. So with men, their security stance is from just basically logistics, their resources, their skills, their talent, whatever the case is. But women, is more so, I just feel safe. I'd be like, well, how do you feel safe with him? They be thinking like fucking Ray Ray with the blicky. They feel safe with him. Why? Because Ray Ray got the blicky. Word. Oh, now the chicks that's talking about how they don't like men that are too attractive or pretty because they'll be there's a catch-22 with that. There's some females that the reason why they don't. Now I see what you're saying. Now you got guys that listen. I get that part. I don't want nobody that's going to be in the fucking mirror longer than me. I already take long. We don't need to be fighting over the mirror. Now you also have other females that don't want a guy that is too, let's just say handsome in a sense, because that's just their own insecurity, and that shit is a fucking fact. That part I never understood, where it's just like, if you have an attractive man, it don't even matter whether you, like I said, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. But shorty, the world is not going to stop thinking that he is a handsome or beautiful man just because you're with him. If you can't stand the fact that he is attractive, then do not be with him, period. Nah, his and her mirrors. We ain't gonna be in the mirror. I take a long time to get ready. Okay. I take a long time to get ready. My partner don't. Listen, I start getting ready 3 hours before, because I like to take my time. If I'm going out, period. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I didn't even realize how late it was. So it was fun chopping up, talking shit. Okay. I hope you have a good evening, good morning, whenever or wherever you're at and whenever you see this. I thank you for coming through. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And listen, my YouTube and my public platforms are for the observers. And if you're really trying to get shit done and you're really trying to be a doer, go ahead and hit me up on Patreon. All right. Later, y'all. Have a good night.